Westminster is really the answer to so many prayers. The students truly are loved and known by their teachers. The teachers go above and beyond. They love them well, and they also encourage them in their faith as they go through those hard times. That's what stretches a child and makes them into a young adult.
We see Westminster as a training ground where students are prepared and equipped to boldly and courageously live lives that are extraordinary for Jesus Christ in whatever field of endeavor that God calls them to. And so that's why we're going to place such a high premium on discipleship.
I think at Westminster, you're just able to kind of get in touch and really broaden out your personality and figure out who you are and what you like by trying new sports or new hobbies, or even just like experimenting with different classes too, because there's so many different things that you can try here.
What makes Westminster special is the emphasis they put on growing relationships and discipleship through either their teachers or their principals, because that's a part of growing as a young adult with a biblical worldview and how they're going to be influential out in the world.
My faith since coming to Westminster has grown tremendously by having chapels every week and being able to share the goodness of the Lord with your peers and even your teachers, because sometimes we'll pray at the beginning of class. Just being able to kind of share the goodness of God with everyone and not feel so alone in a way, just to praise one another, to pray for each other, to ask, hey, is there anything that I can pray for you about? Really just makes it feel like a community here.
Westminster has this long tradition and legacy of providing just an excellent academic program where the academic culture is really characterized by this intellectual curiosity of not just knowing what to think, but how to think and how to reason, take ownership of their learning. But I would also want students to know that this is a place where you'll be known, where you'll be loved, that there's a strong sense of belonging, that Westminster is far more than an institution. It really feels more like a family, and that's why we provide or place a high premium on relationships.
The mentorship here at Westminster is incredible. I've had a mentor since I was a freshman with my theater teacher. She's mentored me in theater and outside of theater with just making me feel welcome. And even the upperclassmen, they really just want to push you to be the best person that you can be. I'm super grateful with all the doors that Westminster's opened and giving me new opportunities to try new things, to figure out who I am and what I want to be in the real world, and just being able just to really see how my personality's blossomed here. I'm super grateful for that.
If you are considering sending your child to Westminster, I highly encourage it. It has changed my family's life. My children are extremely joyful and happy when they come to school. They love their teachers. They have only thrived and grown into young adults. I know that this will forever be the foundation of the blood that runs through my children's veins.
There's nothing in this world that's more important and more precious to you than your own children. We're never going to quite love your children like you do. We're going to get as close as we can. When they're here, we have an opportunity to partner with you in a way that is unique. We do not take for granted, but consider just a high joy and a privilege to be able to educate your children.